I'm sitting there with Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen would be my holder. The funniest part about that, Kyle Allen asked me, he goes, hey, you're lefty, right? And I go, that's a good start. Yes, I'm lefty. So let's make sure we're on the right side there. But, I was feeling pretty good kicking into that net. Like you can look like an all-pro kicking into that net. So plus I had the fans right there by the net were really gassing me up. I even heard a couple Tress chants, Tress. I was like, oh, this is going to be freaking sweet if I can nail this. I have never iced after a game. I think I'm going to ice tonight. Thank you. Thanks, guys. It was a pleasure.
Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 7 of Hang Time. Welcome. We have a very special guest today, Landon Collins. LC, what's up, man?
What's up, Tress?
Dude, you saw a little bit of the warm-up there, kind of like my warm-up with the media. Dude, that was my first time in that room.
Man, congratulations.
I would imagine a man of your caliber, you've been in that room a time or two?
A couple.
Yeah.
More than a couple.
I've been requested by the media in the past. Mm-hmm. And, there's, 4, 5, 6 reporters. You're kind of talking to them. Mm-hmm. I had no idea that I was walking into like 20 deep in there. Cameras pressure, everywhere. Right? Whoa.
Pressure. Just smell a lot of pressure. It felt kind of cool. Yes.
And we will talk a little bit about your fashion because it is beyond top tier. Almost every single game, I just try and put on something like a home casual fresh, like maybe like a real sharp golf pullover, some nice jeans or nice pants, my cowboy boots. And I was just thinking, Monday Night Football, I'm going to be tired. I wore some pants and a hoodie. Mm-hmm. That's the freaking game I get asked to go talk to the media. I just feel like but I feel like that kind of gives off my vibe. I'm just kind of here to chill, and it is what it is.
Just relax. You just keep calm. You got a lot of pressure on your leg already. So
man, thank you.
Just, take it easy. Take it day by day.
How do you always keep calm, man? Like you terrorized us. You terrorized other NFC opponents, NFC East opponents, and then you come over to the good side and you're with us now. I mean, how do you handle just keeping calm with all the cameras on all the time?
I don't think about it. Honestly, I don't think about it. I have my brothers around me, like you, my other guys around me, and just go out there and play ball. Honestly, I don't hear nobody. I don't hear no fans. Just playing for the love of the game.
You're saying it's a team game, is what you're saying.
That's it. That's all I'm playing for. I want my brothers to be happy. Man. Yeah.
Freaking Landon Collins. Dude, that I tell you what, whatever has been rolling these last few weeks on defense, it's been fun to watch you guys. Man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Monday night was pretty sweet, dude.
Yeah, we put together some things.
That was sweet, man.
On all 3 phases.
It is really fun. Now, this is probably freshman year of high school was the last time I actually played a position other than kicking or punting. Mm-hmm. But I was on the defensive side, man.
I remember you telling me this story. You was a safety, right?
Safety, man.
Yeah, you told me this
story.
Weren't
allowed to wear sleeves. Was not allowed to wear sleeves when you're on defense. So, freshman year when I'm not playing, I was just sitting over there freezing.
You know why you're not allowed to wear sleeves, though?
Why?
So you can make that tackle.
Wow.
Running backs and people usually slip off of stuff like that. And then when you wear like slick sleeves, it slip right off of you.
So, yeah. That's
why.
NFL stuff, man. Mm-hmm. That's next level. All right, dude. So I want to get into a couple of the highlights from the game.
Okay.
Now, when I see you around the ball, and this is not fair for me to assume, but I think that you have created this persona for yourself. When I see you around the ball, I kind of expect some big things. When you come up behind a guy and you are, do you have the wherewithal making the play that, oh, I got the dude, I'm going to punch the ball out? Do you kind of read the scenario? Do you read where you're on the field? Like, making a freaking play like this, bro, this is just, oh, man, they got a gain. Oh, my God, we got the ball back.
Honestly, it's second nature to just go after the ball for me.
Just a baller sense.
Yeah, it's just, that's really you. Is. That's second nature. And in this moment, I saw the opportunity. And crazy part is, as I'm running him down from behind, a high school moment of mine popped in my head.
Shut up.
Of popping the ball out just like that and us getting the ball back.
Okay, so for those of you listening on Spotify, LC tracks their running back down, secures the tackle. Mm-hmm. You manage to keep him from running out of bounds. Like, he's staying in, and so you hit him without pushing him out of bounds and then throw a haymaker of the left. And you mean to tell me in the middle of Monday Night Football, you think, hold up, I did this in high school. Yeah, this is super similar. Let me just pop this ball out.
Correct. Yeah. Literally. As I'm going to grab him and swing at the same time, poof, it popped in my head.
All right, so I got a question for you. I see that you have a really dope looking arm sleeve that is not technically sleeves, but you do have, kind of 3/4 arm sleeve going. Mm-hmm. Is that okay on the defense?
That is okay.
Because your swag level has to be high?
Not the swag level. You just have to be used to it. I'm used to wearing my own sleeves. So I'm just used to it. You would never ever catch me in any game with actual sleeves on.
Never.
It can
What
be
if
as
it's
cold
like,
as yes, never.
I promise you, I'll wear enough sleeves for everybody on the team if it's that cold, bro.
Now you will catch me on the sideline with that jacket.
The jacket, no doubt. Hey, that's not on the field though. That counts.
That's not on the field.
Not
Correct,
on the field.
correct.
That counts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. And then at the end of the game, okay, so, and I'd like to hit on it for a little bit. Did you have any idea that we were potentially thinking about letting me try a field goal whenever we were down there? Did you even know that?
A couple times. I was like,
because I picture you guys being so wrapped up in the game, you don't know the game within the game, which is we do not have our kicker now, and oh my God, is Tress going to kick a field goal?
when we went for 2,
Yes.
we was looking like,
Why are we going for 2?
Why are we going for 2?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I looked. I said, I don't see 3.
Yeah.
And I see you kicking into the net. I said, we got Tress. He's kicking. Then we see you kick the ball off.
Yep.
Then it's like, then I watch you kick the ball. I say, that's a good kick.
Thank you, man.
That is a
Felt
good
good.
kick. I said, let's give him a good try.
Yep.
Let's give him a try.
Yep.
But I guess not. They didn't
It,
want to,
you know, at the end of the game, I was sitting there and I was thinking, I mean, I'm ready to give this a shot, but in my head, I don't want to go worst case scenario. But if they block it and return it for a touchdown, that'd be a big dagger. And then, like I was talking in that press conference earlier, Kyle Allen had asked me, because he's our backup holder. We work with him all the time, but we work with him for our kicker. Like if something were to happen to me. Well, he was going to have to hold for me, which is flipping over completely on the other side. Cheese is now snapping for a lefty. He's holding for a lefty, moving the knees all up around. LC, I know that this doesn't sound like a lot, but I promise this is a lot.
No, I know it's a lot.
This is very heavy, bro.
I know it's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. That pressure of being a kicker, a punter, you're looking, catching the ball, looking down the whole time, expecting those guys in front of you to do their job to block, and you just kick the ball off.
No doubt.
And the hang time you give them and the position, the field change you give us as a defense.
LC, thank you, man. Listen to me when I tell you it's my pleasure, though.
Oh, no,
when you guys gas me up after I flip the field or our punt team, and you got Trapp and Danny Johnson and Leak and Mayo, all these dudes making baller plays. Shays is all over the place. He's been all over the place for years.
Yeah.
All right, man. It's time for our house call built by Van Meter Homes. Landon, you play fantasy?
No, I do not.
Have you ever played fantasy?
I helped a few people out.
Very cool.
Fantasy, that's about it.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say that you help a lot of people out because a lot of people have our defense.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Well, in the fantasy world, there is something called PPR, which is points per reception. And what you want is a running back who he might get some rushing attempts, but will also catch a lot of passes and potentially score some TDs. Ideal for that, J.D. McKissick.
Yeah, J.D.
The dude is so quick.
Definitely.
He is so fast.
Yes.
He catches everything. Sometimes he runs so fast that he doesn't even know where his feet are going. He might just pop down right before a dude and dive for a couple extra yards.
Right. He does that a lot.
You ever cover him much?
Yes. In practice, yeah.
Is it brutal?
It is tough.
Dude.
It is tough. It is tough just to see because he reads he's always a leverage guy. He's never.
He seems like just that dude.
Correct.
Like, oh, yeah.
That's all he does. He breaks off the leverage and really he's got options wherever he wants to go. So
yes.
It's tough. It's tough. You hate backs like that, but you also love them when they're on your team.
No doubt, yeah.
So
and he used to play receiver. I was talking to him. He used to play receiver, and he's converted to the scat back. And I mean, dude, he's just, I don't know, he's fun to watch. He's so intense. The other day in the locker room, I see Taylor Heineke stand up and just be like all excited about something, and I see JD like slam something at his locker, all pissed off. I was like, bro, what happened? And he just lost at Connect 4. You remember that game?
Yeah.
You remember that game like his kids? Dude, he lost at Connect 4 on his phone.
You know who he lost to?
It ruined his freaking day.
You know who he lost to?
Who?
Logan.
So he's got Heineke, Logan. I need to get in on Connect 4, bro. I haven't played in a hot minute. I told Heineke, I asked him, I was like, what's going on?
Oh, he lost to Heineke that day?
He lost to Heineke on that
he lost Logan
one.
too.
And I was like, where do we have it at? I was like, I didn't see the box. And no, it's on your phone. It's like, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Some Connect 4 on the phone.
Yep.
So he's got some competitive bond. Yeah, no doubt. The dudes in our locker room, if you keep score, I think everybody's kind of in. Everybody's pretty intense.
Yes, very, very.
You gotta be, man.
You got to
have an edge.
Me and JD got a little thing. We can say 10 out of 10. It's our thing. It's a little motto. We say out of 10 out of 10 times against anybody we're going against, we're going to beat them 10 out of 10. So that's our little thing. That's
another baller statement. I'm tracking 3 so far. That's tops, man. You just keep sprinkling them in whenever you want. That's just wonderful for hang time.
I got you.
That's phenomenal. All right, dude. So I got a bit of an entertainment for you now.
Okay.
It is time for our cheese break delivered by Grubhub. Okay. Just check this out.
Thanks, Tress. Got here my favorite type of cheese, the old pepper jack. Pepper jack is a version of Monterey Jack cheese with spicy peppers blended in. Monterey Jack was invented by Mexican Franciscan friars in Monterey, California in the 19th century. Let's give it a taste test. I can taste those peppers. I'm gonna have to give it a 9. Back to you, Tress.
Okay.
That's our cheese break, man.
That's the cheese
Not
break.
bad, right?
Not bad at all.
Did you see the crackers fumbling out of his mouth right there?
I saw it all.
I think he tried to save it, and he's like, nope, I'm committed to the bit. Let's do it. I'm not going to lie. I'm a pepper jack guy, though.
I love pepper jack myself.
Dude.
Yes.
I've never tried it, but I've seen the habanero jack.
Never tried it?
No.
Habanero.
There's a habanero jack.
Yeah,
and I
tried it
mean,
either.
I love me some ham in my cheese. I love me some ham in my food. My father-in-law calls it ham, a little spice.
Okay.
But he said ham could be a little bit of everything. That forced fumble that you had, ham.
I like that.
I don't know if that's quite on the 10 out of 10 level or your other baller statements, but that's kind of my hang time statement.
I like that, though. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that in the meeting next time. I promise you. I got you. All right. When you see it posted, it's gonna say it's from you. I promise you.
Let's speaking of a little bit of ham, I would say somebody that has a little bit of ham in their wardrobe, dude. We're going to have some slow-mo. And for those of you listening on Spotify, I apologize because you are missing just a wardrobe of all wardrobes. Dude, do you know that you look good? It's okay.
Honestly, yes, I do.
Good for you, man.
I would say that with confidence.
And I'm glad you know, because whenever I leave the house, I hope I look good. That's the world I live in, man. But I mean, look at this, dude. You look so fresh, man.
I appreciate that. It takes
Burberry?
a lot of hard. That's Burberry, yeah.
I love that design.
It takes a lot of hard work.
That's a good look.
That takes some time. That really takes some time.
Break down the time for me if you don't mind. What is the time? How much is the time?
It takes if we say we leave on Saturday for away game, right? It takes Friday night, Saturday morning, because I'm still going through my mind. As we're going through practice, I'm like, what am I going to wear?
Oh my gosh.
The whole time.
Good
going
for
through
you,
practice.
Man.
What I'm going to wear. So
see, that's next level
stuff
swag.
like that I just put together and just throw together at the end of the day. But yeah, it takes a little bit of time.
Because there are times whenever I'm walking behind you on the way to the airplane and I just see top to bottom, you just look flawless. And dude, almost every time you just smell good too. I don't know what the smell good is that you have on, but I'm just sitting there. I'm like, like there used to be that ongoing joke, like as kids, you walk through Abercrombie, American Eagle or something through the mall and they got all that cologne.
Correct.
And like, it's like, hey, I'll just go walk through there and I'll smell good the rest of the day. I feel like that when I'm behind you walking onto the plane. I walk onto the plane and I just got the leftovers and just check me out.
I'm going to get you some. I got you some now.
Wow.
I will get you some. There's some real good smelling
I
stuff.
promise I'm going to remind you of that because it's
I got you.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it.
So
you already put it in my
during
head
the
now.
week, you're planning out the necklace. Absolutely dope.
Thank you.
I mean, like, is this? Do you actively add things throughout the season, or is this the off season that you kind of add to the wardrobe?
Oh, off season. All this is off season.
Off season.
Yes, I have wardrobes all scattered throughout my house.
Yep.
Two, really, almost two. You want to say 2 closets full?
Another baller statement.
That's why it takes so long, because it's just too many options. Yeah, it's just not enough game days to really wear it all together. So now I actually so besides the Charlotte game and besides home games, I bring 2 outfits. So all away games, I bring 2 outfits. I brought 2 outfits to the Charlotte game, but the shoes didn't fit correctly. There was 2 sizes small. So I didn't wear I was supposed to wear.
Were they foreign?
Yes, they were foreign.
Baller statement.
So because I was supposed to wear orange shoe with a white trim down the sleeve with the white trim down the pants, no shirt underneath. So it's with the shoes with the happy smiley face on the shoes. Shoes was too small, so couldn't wear it. So I had to flip the Burberry inside out to make it look different to what I wore that day and on the plane to a white shirt. So, but yeah, I bring two different outfits.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm. Just to try to get all of them in there.
As you should, man.
I appreciate
As you
it.
should. Where do you spend the off season, man?
Florida and Louisiana. Yeah.
Florida and Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the handshakes and the dance moves.
Okay.
Now, what you do to pump up the crowd and get everybody gassed up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, whenever you hear the crowd roar,
Mm-hmm.
I think they would laugh if I was to try and do the handshakes and pump the crowd up. Do you think of these things with Cam, with the fellas? Is this something that every little thing means every little thing? Like, what goes into the handshakes? What goes into everything like that, bro?
So what goes into the handshakes? I start these handshakes right when the season start off, or if we had one last year or something like that. Keep it going because I want to be in tune with my boys.
Love it.
I want you to know, like, I'm happy for you. You made a play. I want
Love
you to be
it,
happy for me
dude.
when I make a play. All around, I have a handshake. I'll try to have a handshake.
That's really
with
cool, man.
everybody. I appreciate it.
That's
Have a
really cool.
Handshake with everybody. Cause I think you and Shays have one too, right?
Oh yeah.
You see, and it just gets you more in tune with the game, more in tune with your player.
Yeah.
And now with the fans in the road, the fans is more of having them knowing that we're excited and at the same time just having fun out there. And I want y'all to enjoy this fun that we're having.
That's a perfect
yeah.
breakdown, bro.
Mhm.
That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Appreciate
That's
it.
if I may gas you up a little bit too, that's a very cool leadership thing too, man.
Thank you,
Like
thank you. Yeah.
everybody having one thing in common,
Mhm.
because hopefully we're all making a bunch of great plays. But you're
Correct.
right. Sometimes it could be somebody else. Sometimes it's going to be you, and it does bring it together. That's
There
really
you
cool.
go. Yeah.
Now, whenever you do this thing, I'm watching this pregame. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm watching this before we do hang time, and I see clips like this.
Mhm.
If I was to try and do this, I know even if I had it memorized, I would mess it up. How do you make it, one, look so smooth, and do these always mean something? Or is this just, hey, you know what? I'm here. One, I'm looking good. I brought 2 outfits on the road in case I need to look dope, and I'm also about to force fumbles and make some big plays. I'm just letting the fans know, letting the opponents know it's time to play some ball.
Well, before other than this, just the only thing that means something is 21 for Sean Taylor. I always put
Awesome.
it up. That's respect, and that's
No
because
doubt.
I love him. And
Yep.
was always a big fan, and
Right.
always been a big
I
fan.
remember that, yeah.
Other than that, the rest of it is more whatever the music's playing. I'm listening to the music. If I know the soundtrack, I kind of know what's the words of the soundtrack, and I'm kind of just going with the flow of that and just moving my arms with that. Honestly, all that is kind of just thrown together at one time.
Unbelievable, man. You're just smooth, bro.
I try to
dig
be.
it.
I try
just,
to be.
Just smooth, man. All right, I want to talk to you a little bit about the Humble Path Foundation.
Mhm.
If you don't mind me asking, is
Mm-hmm.
this something that's been in the works for a while? Is this
Mhm.
something that had always kind of been a dream? Like, what was the process, and is it a fun time through the holidays, things like that you guys get to do?
The process of it was something I always wanted to do. Getting it started was the main concern, just how to get it started. That's the
Sure.
biggest part of it, because you got to have the right people around, the people that loves doing these type of things. I love doing these type of things,
That's
but
cool, man.
with our timing and with our job,
Yes.
I can't be in tune as much as I need to be. So people that's running it for me and having me doing these certain things, they're doing a phenomenal job.
That's
Mike
awesome,
and my
man.
girl Kasai, they're doing a phenomenal job with that. And then the ways part, the Humble Path ways, is just more of the Humble Path is just more of find your path and
Yeah.
just stay on it. And once you succeed on it, remember where you came from to get there.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
yeah.
So my cause, my cleats coming up
Mhm.
this weekend. Is that kind of the segue? Is that an automatic for you?
That's always automatic for me, because
Very
that's
cool.
my foundation. I was always trying to find a foundation of just, I always used to do Boys and Girls Club,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was raised up in there too.
Okay.
So I always do that, and I'm actually teamed up with them always with
Yeah,
with the Humble Path. So
Okay.
we always do things together and do things like that. Me
Yeah.
and Josh Norman did a lot of things together
Yep.
because he was teamed up with them. But it's amazing. Now from it, the name, the title, all that came from because I am a humble person. No matter whether with the situation, I try to
Where
stay
did
as
that,
grounded.
because one, yes, you are. I mean, like, you have to keep in mind, I'm sitting here as your opponent for a handful of years in the NFC East, and I know, hey, we're getting Landon Collins coming over. I had no idea what to expect. I just know we're getting one of the best defensive players in football, and you
Appreciate
come
it.
over, and dude, you're just friends with everybody. You're just very low key, very approachable, personable. Like, I mean, was that upbringing, like that humble nickname? I mean, when did that all come about? How did it come about?
It's upbringing, I would say. Raised from my mom and just always being respectful. That was the biggest thing. And this being a Southern kid
Yeah.
coming from Louisiana, so that's the biggest thing I would say. So, and then It was more the fact of I've been playing ball for so long and been playing at a high level for so long.
Yes.
People giving me so much praise about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, how can I take this praise and not feel so arrogant or stuck up or
Yes.
like I'm that guy about it?
Yes.
So at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty good, but I'm also want to be better. I also want to be better than this kid. I also
Yes.
want to be better than the person that's next to me or the person that's they say is better on the other side. Like when we play Seattle, I want to be better than Nino Diggs and Jamal
That's
at the
right.
same time.
That's
So
right, yeah.
with that being said, it's always been that process with me, but there's just been an upbringing from my family, being raised from my dad, my mom,
Yeah.
and the people around me,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's very cool, man.
Appreciate it.
And I think it's going to be really cool. Obviously, the lives that are touched and just everybody you're influencing, like it is really cool. Landon Collins, incredible football player, humble dude.
Thank you.
Well
Tress.
played, man.
I appreciate
well
that.
played, absolutely,
Thank
bro.
you.
All right, man. If you don't mind, I'd like to pick your brain a little bit on some college football.
Cool.
We're coming into the bowl season, coming to
Mhm.
the college football playoff.
Mhm.
My Sooners are out of the playoff officially. And have you been following the stuff going on with the Sooners, man?
No. Oh, didn't y'all coach just
Coach just went to USC. right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and then the USC Notre Dame coach went to
The Notre Dame coach went to LSU,
LSU.
and now we're waiting. We're waiting to see who the Sooners bring in because we're coming to the SEC soon.
Mhm.
We're about to find
you sure,
out.
You sure y'all ready for that?
Yes,
Okay, good. I like the confidence. I love that.
yes.
I love that. Texas A&M said the same thing.
When I talk about the Sooners football, I do not take the humble approach. I'm full pride. It's
Good.
yeah.
I love it.
And
I
the
love
fall
it.
might come, but the pride will be there for sure.
It takes some years to get used to.
I'm
It takes
kind of
some
pumped to watch that SEC championship game though.
Oh,
man,
man,
that is gonna be sweet.
I tell you this. I'm confident in Alabama.
There it is.
I'm confident,
Yes.
but I'm also nervous.
Yeah,
I'm
Georgia's
also
freaking
nervous.
good, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
They're very, very good.
I am looking forward to
And
watching
Kirby
that.
Smart and Nick Saban knows each other like no other.
No doubt.
So we'll
College
see.
football, man.
Battle of the
Yeah.
battles. Yeah.
I don't think everybody realizes too just how much college football still matters in our locker room.
Oh, big time.
Oh, if you lose to one of your teammates,
you're not
alma
gonna hear
mater,
the
oh
last
my
of it.
gosh!
And you know the crazy part about it, Tress? You're on the other side of the locker room, so
Yes.
you don't hear it.
Yes.
I hear it all day.
Oh my gosh, man!
Alabama could let a team score 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. Oh, y'all the worst. Y'all the worst. Y'all horrible. Y'all not gonna win. It could be game 3 and we let one team score 2 touchdowns. It could be game 3.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all not gonna make it to the championship. I'd be like, all right, if you say so, we'll show you better than we can tell you.
They don't know. See,
They don't
I'm such a smart aleck. I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, you're right. Well, how did you do when you made it to the championship? I would have just put it right on them. How'd it go for you? How
I'ma
about
do
your
that next time.
conference titles?
I'm gonna do that next time.
I'm telling you,
Mhm.
you just want to be well. No, please enlighten me.
But you know what they tell
on-
me? I have that. I have done that. They've said we're not talking about my team. My team sucks. They say it's that.
See, that's garbage, man. I hate that argument.
So now I'm like,
You send them my way. I'll gas them up a little bit.
I got you.
Yeah.
I will.
All right, LC. Here on Hang Time,
Mhm.
you'll be a big fan of the next segment. It is how we finish every show. It is called 3 and Out.
Okay.
Now, I believe 7 3 and outs you guys had against Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh my
we did.
God.
Yeah.
Well, since 3 and Out is fresh on the mind, we're going to do our 3 and Out segment that is
Okay.
provided by Theragun.
Awesome.
Go to therabody.com to get your Theragun today. All right, LC, have you ever used one of these? Clutch City, man.
Yes.
All right, so you are going to press and hold the bottom on the top.
Mhm.
Wow, the bottom on the top, the button on the top. I'm going to give you the trivia question.
Mhm.
I want you to press the button. We'll have the timer going.
Okay.
See if you can give me 3 of the 4 answers.
All
If
right.
you can by chance pull 4, that'd be just a great bonus, and you could win yourself a Theragun.
Oh, I take that.
Do you have any questions on how this is going to work before I give the question to you?
I just get a minute, correct?
1 minute,
Oh,
and you
damn
got to
good.
give 3 answers.
3 answers.
Okay?
Cool.
LC,
Mhm.
your question is, who are the 3 NBA teams whose mascot name, their team name, does not end in an S? There are 4. I apologize. You need to name 3. Name 3 NBA teams. And let's keep it down in the peanut gallery this week. We had a couple chime-ins in the past here.
Crazy part, I'm not a big NBA fan.
It's okay. Work through your states here, man.
Let's see. That's exactly what I'm doing. Let's see.
Plenty of time. Just reaching halfway.
Any other question, I would have been solid.
Would you have?
Yes, I'm just not an NBA fan.
Any other question, you would have been solid, man.
Yeah, any other question, I would have been solid.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna call timeout.
Okay.
We're gonna take it completely fresh here, man.
Cool. Let's do that.
Wide open.
Cool.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna give you one that I gave DeAndre Carter. He did not get.
Okay.
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 What are the 3 U.S. states that only have 4 letters in the spelling of their name?
Okay. One's Utah.
Yes. Keep working the map. Funny enough, Utah Jazz, that would have been one of them.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
Sorry, I sidetracked you. You're good. Are you singing a song, man?
Oh, I'm just going through the states.
Halfway point. It's okay, man.
Idaho. Is that Idaho? Nope. Damn, it's 5, huh?
You're close. I mean, it's 5, but you're close. 20 seconds. Come on, man. Work through it.
What's the others?
10 seconds. Keep working, man.
Nah, that's the only one I got. That's the only one I got. Utah.
Dude, whenever people sit down in the hang time chairs, the trivia gets tough. All right, so the 4 NBA teams were the Jazz, the Heat, the Magic, and the Thunder.
Magic and the Thunder.
The states were Ohio, Utah, and Iowa. I thought that's where you're going, man.
I was gonna go there.
Dude, we call this the pressure cooker.
It's all good.
If I was to ask you this down in the locker room, you'd be like, "Yeah, T-Way, here you go, boom," and you just rattle them off.
Not really, because it still wouldn't. I still had time. If you still have the time, it'd still be tough.
The time,
no matter what, it would still be tough. That's just like the too many we had. It still would be tough.
Still be tough.
Right.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had kind of some unfair expectations of having you on Hang Time because I was really looking forward to talking with you, and you have exceeded those expectations. Man.
Appreciate it.
This was just a wonderful conversation.
Always.
Let's head out west. 4 straight. Let's go take care of Vegas, man.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, bro.
4 times in a row.
4 times.